Okay, hello. Sure, my camera looks decent. Okay, I think that looks okay. Hello. Back for another Bloon stream, of course. Back to my normal schedule now. I've explained my disparities with my work that I was supposed to do this month, but ended up not doing, so we're back to my new normal schedule, Sunday Bloon stream, and Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday for everything else. Not much to discuss this week before we jump in. No news, no, revelations about life or anything like that. There's no chest or no challenge today because the timers are a bit messed up. So I'm going to have to wait till later tonight to open these. So I'll do that and record it. You can see I've been opening these off stream. I'm on day 22 now. Same for the challenges. I've been completing one challenge with every chest. I'm going to keep doing that off camera until we get the achievements, which will be next April in 2026. But in the meantime, we'll just do an Odyssey like we did last week. We'll go for the easy Odyssey this week because the medium one took longer than I expected last week, so we'll just do the easy one. It looks like we've just got some pretty standard games here, just 2 easy games and a medium game, and they're all standard. So pretty simple, pretty straightforward it looks like. Looks like we get to choose between any of the heroes, and we've been using Azili, so we'll just keep using her. And I guess we have access to every monkey, but only 16 seats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, okay, I see. All these monkeys are ones that we can use. I see. Okay. I guess in that case, I don't really care about the numbers because I'm not going to use this many monkeys at once, anyways. Let's see. Get 3 of those. Get some super monkeys. 8 banana farms is crazy, but whatever. Okay. And then of course the seats for the heroes, not for the heroes, for the powers, doesn't really matter to me. I never really use them like that. Haven't played Bloons in so long. Yeah, it's pretty fun still. I don't know when the last time you played was, but there was a couple updates recently that added some new stuff. So might want to hop back on if you have it still. Just beat my first playthrough of Terraria on expert mode. Is there any content post Moonlord? I would say not really. If you're the completionist type of gamer, you could always like start collecting items that are rare just for the collection, because why not? But there's no bosses or events or anything like that post Moonlord, so if you want more content, you'd have to go to master mode or download a mod. I'm playing through Calamity right now, and that has a lot of post Moonlord content, so I would recommend Calamity if you want some post Moonlord stuff. So happy Easter, everybody. I didn't mention it before. Happy Easter. At least, for those who celebrate Easter. And those who are in America. Or, for those who... It's Sunday. Let me just simplify. It's Sunday, where I am. So it's Easter today. Happy Easter to y'all who celebrate. I'm gonna go see a friend later today. Happens to be her birthday today, actually, so After the stream, I'm gonna go see her, and I don't know, just hang out, I guess. Maybe get dinner. Heard there's new classes in Calamity. Yeah, there's one new class. They kind of rework a lot of the. I'm pretty sure they rework like all of the classes. So there is new content with within each of the classes, but there is a new rogue class, which is not in vanilla. So you are not wrong. There is a new class. Oh, excuse me. Hiccups. I would be spending time with my family today, but we don't really... Honestly, we don't really celebrate that many holidays that seriously. We do Christmas, we do gifts, we do New Year's with champagne and sparkling water and stuff like that. And everything else, for the most part, is pretty much... Well, maybe... Okay, I would say the three biggest ones we do is Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. Then everything else is kind of almost in the background. Valentine's Day, we don't do anything for that. St. Patrick's Day, sometimes my mom will cook some Irish food, like some haggis or corned beef, that kind of stuff. Easter, sometimes we'll go over to my sister's house and eat some dinner or something, because my sister has some kids, so we like to give them candy and baskets and stuff like that, and gifts. But there's no kids in this house, so we don't really do anything. What's after Easter? 4th of July? We might have a barbecue. It's not like a huge gathering or anything like that. Maybe go out to go see the fireworks, but that's kind of it. 4th of July. Anything in August? I can't remember. Halloween and not Veterans Day, Labor Day or Memorial Day, one of those ones. Definitely don't do anything for Memorial Day or Labor Day. Halloween, maybe we'll give out a little bit of candy if the kids come by, but honestly, we don't really have that many trick-or-treaters in my neighborhood, so it's kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of boring on Halloween for the most part. And yeah, Thanksgiving, we do typically gather at my sister's house for a dinner, and get the traditional turkey and stuffing and ham and green beans and mac and cheese and whatever. Just typical American food. And yeah, Christmas and New Year's we do. But yeah, everything else, like I said, it's just kind of, I don't know, just not important to us, I guess. Yo, what's up, Riftblade? How you doing? Alright, well there's map 1 done. Easy enough. Probably gonna go the same way for the next couple maps. There's nothing really to unlock, I don't think, that we have to worry about. We're about to unlock the Beast Handler, actually. So we will have to worry about that once we unlock him. But beyond that, there's nothing we should really be farming for. We have most of the tier 5s at this point. There's a few exceptions. I think like the Super Monkey, we don't have a couple of those. Oh, just one. Yeah, for the most part, we have most of the tier 5s. So, I mean, I guess we could work on unlocking the Paragons eventually. But those are so expensive that I feel like it's probably just not worth it to really farm for those. You know what I mean? Try to play Bloons again after losing your old account. Well, that's kind of rough. I realized the beginning of the game is pretty slow. I didn't realize how slow it was till I started this series. I mean, it took me a while to get back up to like a fun point where I wasn't like focused on unlocking stuff. You know what I mean? I mean, I still don't even have the beast handler, so I'm still not even quite there yet, but we're almost there. Very excited for 1.4.5. Honestly, I don't even know what's coming out in that update. I kind of lost track of the updates after 1.4 came out, because, you know, the devs were saying 1.4 was going to be the last update for Terraria, but then there was a bunch more. So I don't even know at this point. I mean, I'm excited for new content, that's always great, but I just don't know what they're going to do. And what does the beast handler do? Yeah, he summons animals that you can use to pop the balloons. So, yeah, he's one of the newer towers. I think they added the Dartling Gunner back into this game. It was in BTD 5, and then they put it in this game. They added the Beast Handler after that, and then after that, they added the Mermonkey, which is a new magic monkey right here. This blue guy right here. And, yeah, this guy's pretty cool. But the Beast Handler, I can't show him off right now because I need to unlock him. But one of his paths will summon piranhas in water, and it'll turn into a shark at some point. One of his other paths will summon a dinosaur, and then his last path will summon like a falcon or something, or an owl, like a big bird or something like that. Do they go on the track? Like Necro? You mean like the Necro Bloons? The Necromancer stuff? Kind of. It's not... I think I know what you're asking. It's not quite like that. It's not like It's not like an army of critters, although that would be cool. It's just one big dinosaur that kind of sits around like a monkey. And then it'll, like, bite stuff. They don't really go on the track, but... The eagle, at least, the bird, will fly around the track. Kind of like the Necro Bloons, but... It's not like a bunch of critters. Need a hand grinding BTD6? I mean... SwiftZ in the chat is trying to get back into BTD6 again, I think, right? Is that what you said? I might be twisting your words. I totally didn't even mention all the Easter decorations in the game. They do this for all the holidays. I'm pretty sure they did this for Valentine's Day and probably St. Patrick's Day. I can't quite remember. I would have been on stream for that. But yeah, for the holidays, I usually decorate stuff. Have like loot box events. That's fun. I get back into it at some point. Yeah, man. They're always adding new stuff, so it's never really a dead game, I would say. If you're looking for co-op, I mean, people are on this game all the time. Definitely not a dead game. In need of a better hero. Yeah, that usually takes a while to get to. I used to be pretty bad at saving my monkey money, so I kind of get that. I would recommend if you're new, like if you're on your new account, just buy Churchill and then just grind everything after that. Churchill will carry you through like most of the maps. Only got the 4 starters. Yeah, I would recommend getting Churchill. Just save up a few thousand monkey money for Churchill and then just use him for a while so you can get the other heroes. Alright, there's map 2. Easy enough. I think this is our first medium game right here. Around 60 or something. Oh, no, still around 50. Alright. We're on Spa Pits, which we did see last week. There's not really a great place for the hero. Last time I put Pat over here. I guess Ezeli does have a bigger range, and it is a longer map, so she'll probably be able to cover everything that loops back around, but I feel like there's not really a good place for the land heroes on this map. You could put Brickle, I think is her name. The sub-commander. You could put her in like right in the middle of the map. But I can't remember if there's any other water heroes. I don't think there is. Maybe Rosalia or Roselia. You could put her workshop like on one of these crevices and then put her in the middle or something. She has her jetpack. Did you play Battles? No. I played this game. I played BTD5. I played, I think, most of the tower defense games. Never the Battles. And I played a little bit of Monkey City. But it got kind of grindy for me, so I stopped playing it. But I might get back into that sometime. Pick on the top rock. You mean this one? Or this one? The top rock. I mean, I'm clicking on all the rocks. Unless you mean one of the rocks in the path, maybe? I'm clicking the rocks. I don't see nothing. Yeah, I don't know what's supposed to happen, but nothing's happening when I click on that. Oh, you can only do it at the start. Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind. Once we do black borders for this map, I'll try that again. I feel like this map is definitely going to be one of the easier ones to black border. I don't think we'll have Brickle unlocked by the time we get to this map in the order. Like while we're black bordering. But I think if we did, we'd have a great time doing it. pretty great to just spam mermonkeys or like any other water tower. Man, I gotta find something to do with my free time. I've talked about it a little bit before, but for whatever reason, I never really like watched that many shows or movies in my free time. I talked about it last week, but do some stuff with music most of the time. I like work on sheet music and practicing. I typically like to actually like do something or work on something in my free time rather than watch something. But at a certain point that just gets like tiring and kind of burns me out a little bit because, you know, just doing the same thing over and over again for like days on end will burn you out. I mean, that's just how it works. But I don't know, I just never find myself able to sit down and like actually watch something for whatever reason. Recently I watched Invincible, I watched Common Side Effects, the new Adult Swim show. It's on Max right now. And with my friend, we both watched Dorohedoro, the anime. So I was able to watch those just fine. Yeah, most of the time I just don't watch stuff. So I don't know, I might start watching some stuff soon. I know there's like a bunch of Marvel stuff still coming out. Marvel's still going strong, as tired as people are of Marvel. Honestly, I still enjoy Marvel. I'm like way behind on the shows. I kind of clocked out at the same time everyone else did after Endgame. But I was still wanting to watch all the shows and the movies, but it just got to be too much to keep up with. I think I watched WandaVision, I watched WandaVision, I watched Loki, I watched what's the one with Hawkeye? Is it just called Hawkeye? I think it's just called Hawkeye, the one with Hawkeye and his daughter. I think there's one other one that I watched too, but I can't remember. Oh, Moon Knight. I watched Moon Knight. But there's like at least five other shows that I need to catch up on, and not even counting the movies. Like, there's still a bunch of movies that I still need to watch if I want to keep up with all the lore and everything. So I might do that at some point. There's some animes that I started a long time ago that I need to finish. One Punch Man Season 2. I should probably keep up with Dragon Ball Daima. Tokyo Ghoul I never finished. I never finished Death Note. Attack on Titan. A couple other ones in there, but yeah, there's some animes that I should keep up with. Yeah, I don't know. Some other shows. Better Call Saul. I've heard Kaleidoscope is good. I've heard there's new Black Mirror episodes coming out, which I do like. I do like Black Mirror. So yeah, I don't know. A lot of stuff on my list. Oh, hey. I didn't see you come into the chat. I think you're... Oh, Chess. think you're mid at chess. I didn't even see you walk in. How you doing? Watched Django yesterday. It was pretty good. Yeah, I've heard that's good too. That's another movie I should probably see at some point. Watch Daredevil. Yeah, see, that just came out. I have no idea the context for that. I just know Matt Murdock was in one of the Spider-Man movies for a hot second. And that's kind of it. So yeah, I don't know. I'll catch up at some point. It'll take me a while, but I'll get there.